Hey everyone, welcome back. It's Melanie, your She Shed Scrapper. So today I am back with a 2-page fall layout using an older Not Just for Boys kit club. I have 5 photos I'm going to be using or be documenting on this layout. And I always struggle with using background papers like this that have, I guess, the clusters on the corners or have kind of a distinct design to them. And so this is going to be quite a simple layout only because the background paper is so busy. So I had that green kind of polka dotted paper. That was just a scrap from another layout I did with this collection. And I think that might have even been a corn maze layout as well. I did that, it's got to have been almost a year ago at this point when this collection came out. And so that green paper is just a scrap piece, but I ended up having 2 of them. And so I decided to just add another pattern paper. Otherwise, it'd kind of be a little bit on the plainer side, I guess, even though the background paper is busy. And I know that I cover up a lot of it on the first page, but on page 2, there is some that shows. So I'm going to kind of tuck these photos like this and overlap them. I did double back the middle photo with orange, which I think was included in the kit, or I think it's been a while since I've gotten a kit from there, but I think it might have been like a coordinating cardstock kit, but the orange just worked really well with the background paper. I popped that one up on some foam tape so that it popped out even more, and just kind of layered them like that. On page 2, I'm just going to have the 2 photos, but then there's this really good journaling piece here. I think this is the Vicky Bouton Fernwood collection. So I'm going to fussy cut out that little clipboard. I just decided I did not want, I guess, that other, I didn't want it to be a rectangle. I wanted kind of not such a sharp line, I guess. And I just really liked that notebook. So I cut that out, and you can kind of see how I'm going to place the photos on page 2. I decided to title my layout, which I don't always do, but I thought this was cute. I'm going to title it Let's Get Lost, because I'm pretty sure it took us quite a while to get through this corn maze. This was quite a while ago, actually. Probably 2019 at this point. Hopefully I'm on 2019. I know that I am quite a few years behind. Although I have been scrapbooking more recent photos. I used to just stick with chronological. But recently I've been going back and forth. I've been kind of getting bored with the older photos and been going on vacations and want to scrapbook those. And so that's kind of what I've been doing. So my albums are just all over the place at this point. But that's going to kind of be the base of page 1. Page 2, I'm going to back these as well. I believe I used the French Vanilla cardstock from Close to My Heart for this layout. And it is just the right color of off-white for a lot of the Simple Stories collections. The background paper wasn't completely white, and so I have really been enjoying the French Vanilla cardstock, and actually just had to order some more from Close to My Heart. So I'm going to place that, and you can see that I'm going to kind of offset that clipboard. The kit came with these little pearl bits, and so I decided to add one to the clipboard, and then I will add them to clusters later on as well. This particular Simple Stories collection, with it being kind of vintage, is not my normal style. the papers are from that collection, and then in the kit you also got the ephemera. And like I said, it's not normally my style, but it did work for my fall photos. Just kind of helps me step out a little bit. They, not just for boys, has kind of gone away from so many kits where you can create yourself, create layouts yourself. And so I haven't actually bought any in a while, but this one definitely had me stepping out of my comfort zone, just with it being vintage and whatnot. So you can see how I kind of have all the ephemera placed. What I've been doing recently is just kind of going through the entire ephemera pack and kind of placing them where I think I want them. And it just kind of helps me save time almost. I'm not contemplating as much as I feel like I usually would. I kind of see a piece and say, hey, this would look cute in this corner, or this would look cute here. And it's kind of been working for me, and it just, I don't overthink the clusters then, which is really nice. So just lots of different bits and pieces, different sayings. I do really like the kind of ticket pieces in the top right corner and then the bottom right of page 1. Those ticket pieces are just really fun. And then I'm going to go through and just accent with those little pearly bits. Usually, I mean, they kind of look like enamel dots. I would prefer them to be sticky so I don't have to get my tacky glue out. But it is what it is. And in the photos, I took the photos right after and my glue had not dried yet. So you can see it on the pearly bits, but the glue will dry clear. And you won't be able to see it at all. But like I said, just added them to the clusters and one to the tag. Added one to a little cluster to the title there, just to add a little bit up into that space because there are no embellishment clusters up there, and I wanted to kind of spruce that up. So here are some close-ups of the clusters and the ephemera. Like I said, not usually my style, but I do like how these layouts turned out, and I feel like the colors of the collection fit with my photos quite well. So I hope you guys enjoyed this layout, and we will see you next time. Bye, guys.